Welcome back, everyone, to our channel, where we dive deep into the most astonishing and unbelievable coin discoveries ever made, where ordinary pennies turn into treasures worth millions. And today we've got something that will absolutely blow your mind, because we're talking about a 2017 p 1 cent coin, a penny that you might have in your pocket or lying somewhere forgotten in a drawer. But believe it or not, one of these little copper-colored coins has been valued at an incredible $16 million. Yes, 16 million for a single cent piece. And the reason behind this jaw-dropping value is a combination of history, rarity, minting errors, and the fascinating story behind the letter P that appeared on this coin for the first time in over 2 centuries of U.S. coinage history. So sit tight as we explore how a small piece of metal could turn into one of the most valuable pennies ever known, how its errors and minting anomalies created such an astronomical value, and how collectors and experts alike have been left in awe over what might just be one of the most iconic modern coin discoveries in American numismatic history. The 2017 P penny marks a significant milestone because it was the first time the Philadelphia Mint added its mint mark P on the 1 cent coin to honor the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. And although millions were made, a few coins escaped the presses with major and minor variations that made them unbelievably rare. And it's these anomalies that have caused collectors to pay attention like never before. Imagine holding an ordinary Lincoln cent, but then realizing it's unlike the rest. Its surface, its alignment, its strike, or even its composition carries a subtle but valuable mistake. One that can transform its worth from a single cent to millions. And that's precisely what happened with this exceptional 2017 P penny. During the minting process, errors can happen in many forms. Planchet errors where the blank piece of metal isn't formed correctly, die errors where the engraved design used to strike the coins becomes damaged, or striking errors where the coin isn't properly centered, leading to misaligned or double images. And sometimes, when all these align in a unique way, the resulting coin becomes a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The 2017 P penny that sold for millions had a perfect storm of such errors. The first noticeable feature was a dramatic double die error on the obverse side, meaning Lincoln's face appeared subtly duplicated under magnification, particularly around his eye, mouth, and jawline, giving the coin a ghostly appearance that experts immediately recognized as unique. On top of that, the mint mark P itself showed slight displacement and doubling, an indication that the die may have been misaligned during the striking process. This wasn't just a random flaw. It was an extremely early die state, meaning it came from the very first batch of coins struck before the mint adjusted the machinery, making these early examples extremely scarce. Some also speculate that a few of these coins were accidentally struck on a different composition blank, possibly a leftover from previous years with a slightly higher copper content or different zinc layering, creating subtle color differences that numismatists detected. Such a composition error alone can skyrocket a penny's value. And when combined with a significant die misalignment, the value multiplies exponentially. Now, what makes the 2017 P penny even more fascinating is the story of discovery. A collector in Pennsylvania reportedly found this coin in his pocket change not long after the new design entered circulation, and upon inspection, he noticed something odd about the lettering around the rim. "In God We Trust" appeared slightly distorted, with the letters unevenly impressed, indicating that the coin may have been struck with insufficient pressure or from a rotated die. Further analysis showed the coin was also marginally off-center, with a broader rim on one side, meaning it was misfed during striking. The combination of double die, off-center strike, die rotation, and possible planchet variation made this coin an absolute rarity, one of a kind among millions. And when it was authenticated by grading authorities, experts confirmed that its mix of errors was unique to that particular die pairing, instantly making it a legend among collectors. The intrigue surrounding the 2017 P penny also lies in its symbolic timing. The P mint mark was added for the first time in 225 years, representing the Philadelphia Mint's long legacy. And, ironically, it's that very mint mark that introduced the conditions for error. Because it was a special commemorative change, the Mint adjusted their dies and machinery. In the process of adapting the design, minor inconsistencies appeared in early strikes. Usually, these would go unnoticed or be discarded, but a handful slipped through, entering circulation undetected. When collectors found out, the hunt was on. Everyone started checking their 2017 pennies, hoping to find one of the few error coins that could make them rich overnight. But what set the $16 million example apart was not just its minting errors, but its pristine condition. Despite being struck incorrectly, the coin remained in nearly perfect mint state, with sharp details, glossy luster, and virtually no handling marks. This combination of extreme rarity, historical significance, and immaculate preservation created the perfect trifecta for astronomical value. Auction houses received multiple bids from top-tier collectors, driving the price higher and higher until it finally reached the unbelievable figure of $16 million, setting a new benchmark for modern penny valuation. But why would anyone pay so much for a 1-cent piece? The answer lies in how coin collecting works. Rarity, historical context, and era uniqueness define value far beyond face denomination. The 2017 penny embodies all these traits. First, its rarity isn't just about the number of coins struck, but about how few survived with that exact combination of defects. Second, its historical context as the first Philadelphia mint mark cent adds cultural significance, a milestone that collectors covet. Third, its unique visual appeal, with doubling and subtle design distortions visible even without magnification, gives it aesthetic intrigue, turning a simple penny into a conversation piece of art and history. Moreover, this coin became a symbol of hidden fortune, reminding people that incredible value can sometimes lie in the most ordinary places, in your pocket change, in your car's coin tray, or sitting unnoticed in a jar on your kitchen counter. The story spread rapidly across social media and news outlets, inspiring thousands to check their coins, and some even discovered minor varieties worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Experts began analyzing different 2017 cents under microscopes, cataloging known varieties, from light doubling on Liberty's letters to more dramatic die shifts near the mint mark. Yet none matched the combination of characteristics of the million-dollar specimen. Another fascinating aspect is that the 2017 cent represents a transitional moment in U.S. coinage. After decades of no mint mark on Philadelphia cents, its sudden inclusion created buzz and confusion among casual collectors. This excitement led to mass hoarding, but hidden among the billions, the few flawed ones became needles in a haystack. When one surfaced in gem condition, authenticated by PGS and graded among the top in its error category, it became instantly iconic. Collectors knew they might never see another one like it. The mystery deepened when metallurgical analysis hinted that the coin's planchet might have been part of a misfeed batch, potentially struck on a transitional alloy leftover from 2016 testing, containing slightly different zinc ratios that affected color tone and density. This subtle difference, invisible to the naked eye, but measurable under lab instruments, made the coin even more distinct, further boosting its mystique and price. Over time, the legend of the $16 million 2017 penny grew beyond coin circles, entering pop culture as a symbol of luck, patience,